voice everyone right now, so I'll just voice some more of the more important stuff and Maya if I feel up to it. I'm kind of exhausted. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. My dog is being a little rough. Nick? I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we want. I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You ate your guy. Woo, she's alive. Woo, she's alive. Jeez, my little voice is not... Like, I tried to raise legs up, but it felt... Like, it feels blocked by something. I think it's just my tiredness. Like, I want to play the game. Sorry, I'm just blanking right now. Oh man, this Gartic phone, I'm gonna miss it. Whatever. Okay, the server that has Gartic on it looks like it's about to be deleted. From this distance, I can't even tell if anyone is here. I mean, I kind of can, but it looks like almost like my eyes can trick me into thinking the 0 is a 3 or a 2. Oh my god. Oh, I see what's happening here. I bet the director knows, but doesn't want to get in trouble with the bigwigs. Director Manila. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? I wish. No, it doesn't, Maya. man, Maya. You're way too rational for your own good in this game. About Mr. Hammer. If I voice her, my voice will die. We all saw what happened. I guess we didn't all see it, but if you see my previous stream, voicing her just about kills my voice. Gosh, what is that face? It looks like it's from like Baki or something. Freaking Baki. I really just want to progress. So I'm just gonna speed through the dialogue. I mean yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, so what was oh yeah, because Hammer fell over.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director, producer?
I hope that was okay. I tried my best. I'm still missing it. Her voice is pretty easy to do because it's like deep and sensual.
Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
Hello. H-E...
I don't think that's what he's saying.
Hello.
H-E-L-L-O. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently.
Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and...
Shh. Trying to enjoy your last times outside in bars. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer.
My Fae blood speaks to me. I know it. She's too smart for her own good. Oh dear. I guess she has a motive now. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. I guess we'll do that!
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. wish if there's no changes, they would just keep the check mark. That'd be nice. We've heard all this before. I just love seeing her smile, though. It's a blessing. It might seem a bit extreme. I like being corny. No clue, nothing in here that could be a clue. Very useful. Very useful. Look at this. Recognize this? It's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look. Why are you showing that to me, Nick? Why are you showing that? Why are you showing that to me, Nick? Sorry, I wasn't threatening you. Look, I'll show you the badge. Hey, look. Why are you showing me that, Nick? Because I love it. It's very nice to look at. Isn't there something you can do with it, like shine it or something? He doesn't have a driver's license? Oh yeah, he has a bike. He's having spidey senses. I thought this was a door right here. So I'm like, they could have just went through here. Not sure if that's a door. I don't think that's a door. So why is there something in the middle? Would it just be a wall? Wait, what if I try to talk to her while she's... Oh. Yeah, I thought so. When in doubt, go to every place. Like, that's bad advice. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming this one time. This trial will be over by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah, see? No touching! Eesh! What the frick happened? Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack! I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. Dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. See? Anyway, I'm here to examine the play on that table. Wait, are you looking for a sleeping pill? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Well, I guess this is Gumshoe's theme. I really like it. So you're looking for traces of a sleeping pill? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plague back to the precinct. I have the capabilities to the cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing to do. This reacts to sleeping pills, see? This reacts to sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything you do tap, pal. Everything you do tap, pal. Well, the testing solution to plate change color, alright. Well, the testing solution to plate change color, alright. So the food in this plate has been laced with sleeping pills? Looks like it. His voice is the easiest to do, I think. How goes your investigation? Tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I realize that his voice sounds more better if it's actually not as like this. Not as much like this all the time. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edward, though. How's Edward doing anyway? Mr. Edward's out of control. It was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup. He crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about birds, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Or the bottle shooting pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. Yeah, I know that. So that means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. The victim? So I was right. You can see him breathe sometimes, but like not all the time. Like not now. Some pills and a large bone. Oh, that's why we got this. We got this back. Forgot you could move there. Is the director gonna be here again? Empty dressing rooms like... Okay, thank goodness. Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they? I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah! I hope WP can come pick it up himself soon. Soon. I don't think there's anything useful in here. I'll check just in case. Okay. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Well, we can be pretty sure WP did take a nap here like he said. I'm not sure being drugged counts as taking a nap. Flawed. I can feel Maya's eyes burning into the back of my neck. Snacks. The box for snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Completely empty. I can feel Maya's eyes burning into the back of my neck. I just wanted to say that line with the full context. There's an array of cosmetics here. It's the wig used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Wow, you remembered, Nick! Thanks to you. Oh, that's cute! I always check my hair to get look in the mirror. Not quite as spiky as usual, I see. Gotta make those spikes more erect. Sorry. But like Gumshoe makes me think of the smell of dirty shoes. Probably because his name is Gumshoe. And he looks dirty. Actually, no, maybe he isn't. Maybe he uses like the body spray. Oh, I bet Maya smells nice. don't know why I'm. Oh, Edgeworth, I bet he smells nice. I don't know why I'm. And I hope Phoenix Wright smells nice. I don't know why I'm thinking of the smell of the characters.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Okay.
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter.
Oh, the producer? She's really well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
But that's Gumshoe's voice, kinda.
Genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. My darling voice is perfect for this guy. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we got nothing but hits. Global Studios was on his knees, but she picked it up and made it shine.
She's taking you hostage.
Oh,
And what?
and nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
That was not English.
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director.
So, I do not want to become like him, first of all. No, first of all, I'm not an ugly... And not a guy. Sorry, my OCD attacked right there for some reason. I said I'm awesome. But I still want to play so bad.
Something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. He brought the Steel Samurai idea to him.
Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. Later he's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she goes jump, he asks how high and all that. Oh, I bet he... It's literally... Okay, there are way too many similarities between Danganronpa 1 Trial 3 and Ace Attorney Trial 3. I mean, there's a... Danganronpa spoilers, skip 10 or 20 seconds. Literally, we got the dominant woman who is the culprit making someone she's taking advantage of basically be her pet, although it's more explicit in Danganronpa. And we got the dressing up as superheroes or samurai. And also it's rather confusing. Although I feel like this is a little less confusing than Danganronpa, but longer. Maybe it's just felt shorter. Well, no, there's more trials in Danganronpa.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role when I started in this business. We just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago.
So maybe it was pressure, or maybe Vasquez had something to do with it.
Voices? Maybe.
You thought I was gonna say I think not, didn't you?
Actually, now I think about it, I was right when Mrs. Vasquez came to Global.
I knew it! I freaking knew it. 5 years ago? That's a good hint. With his decline, she saved the company, or maybe it was because of his decline she saved the company. Like, the company needed to save it because of his decline. Or maybe she caused the decline, or possibly both were causing both. Because they're both gradual things. What do I do? This is annoying. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. Wish you could think of some way for me to help you. Sorry. You were drugged, man. You should probably care about this. Also, I'm just trying to progress with the game.
Alright, time to look it up again.
Screw that sick gumshoe beat. And not really in the mood for it. Too neutral, like this, with this old lady freaking staring at me. I wonder why she's calmed down. My apologies. It's taking so long. Yes, I'm looking up what to do. Oh. Oh. I need to show her evidence? Lee Vasquez. Wait, how'd they get that photo? Wait, they found Penny? How? How'd they find Penny? It was empty when I went there. There she is! Oh, hello. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I love Penny. She's cute. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But, this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No! What? No! Now I'm doing retake of my rhymes. Sorry, I'm on a Discord server and literally it's being deleted and I don't know why, so I'm kind of distracted by that, but sorry, I know I'm screaming, but at least there's nobody here. Wait, there is shit! I was wondering if you could ask, if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? We're trying to figure out. Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. A rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer had some kind of hold on Hammer. I knew it! She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. That's ominous. The film set? What was that trailer part of the film set then? They just made an entirely new film set for a single movie? Dang it, the person left. Dang it, they asked... Ain't it sus you called Maya wife even though she's 17? They were literally just here and I just missed them. Because I'm 17. They fucking just left and I just missed them. Now I look weird. Shit. I should have checked the chat, but I literally have to get up and check it. Ah! What do you mean those last Steel Samurai? Oh my gosh. I can't comment. Can I comment on the stream while it's streaming? I do. I'm sorry I keep missing your question, man. Or girl, or whatever. I'm just gonna comment it. The reason I called Maya wife is because I'm also 17. I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed Steel Samurai's death warrant. No, no! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. We're just getting the lore done from her. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all of this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love Steel Samurai? And me? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something! Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. And this is... The fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand better than anyone. You're right. Okay, what can I do? You can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Huh? Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Old Beth. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. I wish we could press people outside of trial. That way, what was I gonna say? I completely blanked. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols!
Nichols? Nicole's, Nick. That's not her voice.
Nicole's, Nick. Penny Nicole's. That assistant we talked to.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Well, whippersnapper! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the reason I departed you with us? I suppose you think this is fine.
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Rubbish?
Is she British?
Or do you have some kind of proof?
Of what? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I do have proof. Why else would he use these? Take that! Here's my proof.
What?
What a little empty bottle's supposed to prove. The bottle of sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What is that?
With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove?
I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used all his pills on Powers?
I don't have proof, I guess. Am I locked into this? Shit. Wrong evidence? But I know Old Bag knows something. I have to get her to talk. I need that photo. I saw a photo. In one of in the walkthrough I was watching. Yeah, I watched a walkthrough because I didn't know what to do. Sometimes you just have to go to multiple places. Like back to back. And wait for people to show up. I'm really confused. I don't know how to get her to give me the photo. What happens if we try to confront what's her Vasquez about it? No, we can't. I swear, if I have to freaking look this up again. Maybe I have the wrong evidence. Maybe I just need to show her every piece of evidence until she talks. That's dumb, but like, seems like that's the only way I'm gonna be able to do it without looking it up. Unless someone writes something. That's a lot of rumbling in my controller. Jeez. I should really read that. Time for my controller to have an earthquake inside of it. It's annoying. about any of this. I mean, I guess what good would it do? We can talk to him? Why was that funny? Sucks. Oh my gosh, the one viewer watching was me. Because I'm watching it on the stream to look at comments. No wonder no one ever responded to my comment. Well, powers of glory, yeah. I read that comment on the walkthrough video, not in the chat. I constantly get stuck in games. Wait, we just have to use the T-bone steak and the sleeping pills? Gosh. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Mr. Powers ate a T-bone. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate used to eat the steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. Alright, 5 years ago there was an incident. A fatal accident. What worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Boss Kez. She has ties to the mafia, huh? She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Thank you. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Do the old woman voice.
This is the picture.
That's the old woman voice? You were doing it this fine when you came in.
Is this the picture?
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight little
bad guy on the top of these stairs here.
Hey, this reminds me of spoilers 10 seconds skip Omori.
He pushed the other after the man fell into the flower box fence. Oh.
Stabbed him. Also, spoilers skip 10 seconds. Also JoJo. But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like to talk about.
I understand. Maybe you could voice the smoker woman?
Do I sound like a smoker?
No!
Something.
I wanna have to voice less characters.
Okay.
It's
Fine. I'll be the smoker woman.
look, here she is.
No. She's a young smoker woman.
She's more like, I imagine her voice more like this.
Oh, hold on. Full
Okay.
screen.
Ma'am, look at this. It's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Hold back. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway. Miss Vasquez. This is like Better Call Saul now. With the Mafia involved. Except it was the cartel in Better Call Saul, not the Mafia. And Phoenix Wright isn't cooperating with the Mafia. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind... Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. You better not murder us. Nick, she went inside the trailer. I'm not afraid of no smoker. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez? You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could controlling. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? Wait, that doesn't look like her. That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it wasn't an accident. But you used it to track Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. I think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? Keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it was an accident? Huh? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hayward did it on purpose? This is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran in part, believe you me. I need to train my voice. Why was the message I wrote deleted? When I leave, it's deleted? That's shitty.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that one person is watching for a long time, but it's me. I mean, of course I'm watching. But I can't chat on my phone.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
That was horrible.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer, as you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, you see. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's no fool. Of course, all the reporters would need is the negatives. Could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence, boys. Oh my gosh.
Who are they?
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
Oh my gosh. What?
The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? Or was that Maya?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No! I knew it! Gumshoe to the rescue! Oh my god, they're actually gonna kill us. Hold her right there! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez! You're coming down to the precinct with me, now!
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe.
Alright, you went from me not caring about you much, Detective Gumshoe, to me loving you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick?
That's too high.
Well, Nick? It looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. I mean, isn't it pretty obvious she's the murderer now? We just need to prove it was her. I mean, the detective saw her. It's pretty obvious now. Alright, trial time! Prove the smoker guilty. Finally. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with new theory for this case. We
place, the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call the people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. Okay, so we're gonna have to talk to the freaking director again. On the testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls Mrs. D. Vasquez to the stand. Wait, no, that's not his voice. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez, the producer who was present at the studio trailer to that day. Another witness, state your name and occupation. D. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. Would you please stop smoking in the court? On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. Everyone's coughing because she's smoking so much? As everyone here's knows, yes? As everyone here's knows? I dislike needless banter. We're gonna get a lot of it, too bad. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right.
If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4 o'clock. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, and we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
You left out the part where you went back into the trailer, but I guess that's trivial. I mean, no, nothing is trivial in this court. I have a question about one part of your testimony. Me too. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van.
There's a van at the Studio 2.
I had him take me in that.
I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over? Wait, so the van just drove straight through the monkey's head? Oh, I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination? I guess after the after the freaking crane moved it.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
My voice sucks now. I don't think you can disprove that. It's kind of impressive.
By yourself?
Yes. You didn't stop at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes.
I hate wasting time.
Oh dear.
The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp and ended at 4 o'clock.
Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. Winchester did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
I always had a rumble.
Well, Nick, find anything? Kinda wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some. But I'm sure you'll find some sort of kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. They entered the trailer. Oh, a little
I'm just gonna press her on everything and then try. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna try all the evidence. What exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering?
No.
The meeting ended at 4 o'clock, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock.
I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth.
I love the Phoenix Wright right now. What he's in this commentary.
Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. Had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, alright. And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. Oops.
It was a 15-minute break.
Are you sure you're taking mistakes? Are you sure it wasn't a Debo mistake? Oh my god, I couldn't phrase that any word. Do you have somebody who can verify this?
Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person's enough.
Like a conspirator?
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. Find some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? Kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard, yeah.
I know there's more people coming in, so for all those watching, the reason I called my fake wife material in like 3 of the thumbnails is because 1, I was reusing the same thumbnail 3 times because I was lazy, and 2, because even though she's 17, I'm also 17.
Sal and I.
Okay, so
She literally just said this doesn't prove anything.
I don't see how that would prove it. I knew it! I was kind of skeptical, but I knew it! Objection! Huh, as I thought. You claim you made a T-bone steak. Her lack of voice lines is really nice for me as a voice actor. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No. That's what this trial basically is. This plate was on the table in the employee area yesterday. Wait, not yesterday. No, it wasn't. Or was it? I think I just added that by accident. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Ate at a table outside the trailer. They ate the table. They ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, she broke her poker face. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere like that incinerator. I see. And what was Miss Vasquez doing during your break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking up salmonella. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai! I love the sound effect, it's so satisfying. Order! Oh, are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai! And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands! Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous? As opposed to every other time I've accused the killer? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. While she's getting nervous, she's also getting, like, intrigued. Fascinating. You know, I was worrying today would be boring as all the rest. I knew that, like, that's what I mean. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. But I said you and L. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use a heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could! That's safe, though. Do file 7 again. I think you could! Sound impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Edward's really had a hard time throughout this trial, hasn't he? From old bag hitting on him to what's his name's gibberish, to the director's gibberish, to this. I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now the steel samurai is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. Mainly because I smoke and... I don't know. Frailer... Sorry. I don't know where I was going with that. Can I stop myself? Oh, see... I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrestled it away from him? Yeah, take that, right? If you still think she didn't, show us proof. She could have taken it. Hey, Nick. Look at the data we have on the samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about that samurai spear? Yes, duct tape. Wait. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? They're checking to see if you remember things. Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. That's like the first time he's done that, I think. But I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. What's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. Alright, time to load a previous save. I don't know. What would be the point of saying that? So maybe it wasn't a murder weapon? And she just stabbed into the dead body? I thought she could have lifted it. I guess maybe I'm overestimating her abilities. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? Okay, I'm glad I loaded the save file. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. Oh my gosh. The van? Was he hit with the van? Very well possible. Wrong, Mr. Wright. But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. What the frick? I can sense it too with my vape on. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Wait, I wonder if that happens every time? Or... So it's not the van. I thought they just hit him with the van and then stabbed his dead body with the spear. Well, there would have been evidence of him getting hit with a van. Like, that wouldn't really be stealthy. That was kind of dumb. The T-bone? I don't think there was anything I could have picked. Wait, I have to pick it? The van, it wasn't the van. Oh, I'm not supposed to find the weapon, I'm supposed to find proof that it wasn't the weapon. Take that! I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but then I remembered it's not about finding the murder weapon, it's about proving that it wasn't the murder weapon. And yeah, not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this, through the chest? Oh, order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you... Silence. I'm the one testifying here. I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? Are you even aware of what you're saying? Or did Phoenix say that? Are you even aware of what you're saying? Are you even aware of what you're saying? I don't know who said that. I forget. I thought it said Vasquez though? But why are they showing Phoenix? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was the hammer killed? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. The van. I doubt it. But maybe she could have used one of the bones. Nick, think about this more. Huh? Think? Please. How could that possibly have been the murder weapon? The bone, not the flames. No, Your Honor, nothing. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. The van!
Take that!
Okay, it wasn't the van.
Something the matter? Very well, let's see.
It's supposed to
Real
show a
weapon
murder
then.
weapon. It was the bat! Wait, wasn't that me, right? Did it? What could have been the murder weapon? I just said it wasn't the spear. So what could have possibly... Oh, what of these could have been a murder weapon?
What kind of wound was it?
It was a stab wound.
That one? This the thing.
The spear? I just said it wasn't the spear. It has to be something else, I said.
Okay,
Oh.
what else is...
A camera?
No.
The sleeping pills?
No.
Can I give up?
What? What do you mean? What could it be? No.
We're just gonna keep going until I find the right one. What if I see the spear again?
What?
The camera? Yeah, I didn't think so. Most of these aren't objects that I
The van.
picked the van already.
So why would you pick it again?
Just checking.
Pick something else.
This? I might as well pick everything at this point. Oh!
Look his head, dude.
Wait. Never mind. The scrapbook. The attorney badge.
What have you not picked?
I'm just picking everything at this point. The autopsy report killed him before he died.
Oh my god.
The guide map. Paper cut to death.
What the heck?
The 5-year-old
What's the
photo
bottle?
ignited the ghost of the person he killed.
What's
Wait,
that?
what? That was it?
What? What was it? What
Oh,
is
he
this?
used the she used the freaking spikes. You see those spikes?
From what?
From the fence. The
Okay.
spiked fence.
Yeah.
It's always
Of course.
a freaking JoJo reference.
Mm.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. That's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? What is this all about? This photograph's from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. I didn't even think of that.
Oh.
This is a photo of that very accident. I didn't think they would use
Look
the...
at that.
I didn't think they'd
There.
use that again.
Huh?
Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying?
Yes.
Yes. What happened 5 years ago happened again. Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she didn't. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. But whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die? 5 years ago?
Karma.
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my scriptwriting staff. You deny that what I say is true? You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright. Let's say, for the sake of the argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not?
and in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of the 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? I don't see why the director couldn't have been an accomplice. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Jack Hammer had been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume. There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could you have dealt with the body? I have to stay outside the box. Maybe she couldn't have dealt with them somehow. Carrying a body around that freaking head thing, though, I don't see how she could move it another way. But if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands, for instance. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. The van! Easy. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it! Oh. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Saul take me. Saul, I think it's said by... There was a van there, right? I had Saul drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manila that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator? Of course he was. I've been saying that this whole time. Of course, Sal Manila has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed into the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone, and besides, he's a simp for her. And don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Amber's blood. They probably burned it within that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? That was a real shot in the dark. Lucky one, though. No need. I'm so surprised I got that first try. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? This is too easy. So, what happens next? Don't... Me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? This is so dumb. Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. This is awkward. And she's just trying to prolong the amount of time she has to smoke. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? That was the most awkward part of any trial so far. Okay, besides the entire Mr. White and
Okay, I take that back. There was a lot of awkward moments. Mr. White, April May, all that shit was pretty awkward. Oh my gosh, it hurt. And the old woman, quote unquote, hitting on Edgeworth in the court. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there is no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. This seems more like a realistic trial, just silence. Well, I came here as a witness today. It's like she's barely even participating. If you have no more questions, I will be leaving. Ugh, what do I do now? Never testify again, probably. That one guy that answered the question on the stream didn't even come by. I saw some people join the stream. Maybe he read it and just didn't say anything. Or just didn't read it. Even though he's using the chat. But he wouldn't, because he didn't type anything. I don't know. Whatever, I made my point clear. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up. Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Stop smoking! Dang! We've come so far, only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Objection! What? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. What the fuck? Objection, Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say, ergo... I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. This is so dumb. But I love it, I'm here for it. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick? Right, Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized he did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said that he always gets a guilty verdict? Let alone trying to defend that scumbag last time? Sure, this woman's a scumbag, but like, not as much as a scumbag as Mr. White. After all that... Edgeworth. Edgeworth is an enigma at this time. Don't worry, we'll be learning about him next episode. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, but then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated. At least both me and Edgeworth said to testify again. So he's not alone in that. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. Saying, he did it!
me left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I'm fake coughing and then actually getting myself to cough. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright for cross-examination?
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now. But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key in me and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. It's hard to do the girl voice when, like, being determined or angry or something.
I was with Sal and Oldback, the security lady, when we found the body.
Were you really? What time was that?
You would have needed 5 o'clock for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies in the costumes, mind you.
Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
I'm really mixing things up with, like, the witnesses who aren't panicking and, like, just Edward saying it and stuff and, like, how awkward it is, and it's just really different. I love that. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy?
The witness will continue her testimony. The witness will continue her testimony.
The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. Great. So Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm?
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? When you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his Steel Samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus while shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
Powers? Yeah. He's the star! It's kind of messed up. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, we continue. Gumshoe! Hey, Gumshoe kicked your ass. What was everyone else doing at the time?
No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late.
Excuse me, what?
Then, silence. Dead silence.
Just like right now.
Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
You're the best one to do that, Miss May. Maya, I'm so sorry for calling you May. I forgot the A. Hey.
security lady, old bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. Old bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Yeah. Perhaps not. She seems to also have given the detective that photograph. Oh. Look at this photograph!
What the frick?
Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in the meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus, they covered for us. Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Yeah, the bigwig's probably mafia. I'm not reading all of this. Objection!
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Huh?
Edgeworth, Ace Attorney. Think. Think, Vasquez. Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Rehearsal? Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to the Studio One.
Huh?
Why are you helping me, Edgeworth? I mean, I'm not complaining. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? It's a yaoi court. No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change your testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director? You have to find something to peg her. No, ew. You have to find something to peg this on her. Here. You have to find something to peg this on her here. Everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. I was with Sal Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. Okay, I still need evidence. Thanks, Edgeworth, for the head start. Okay. Wait a sec.
whole place probably stinks by now. I'm sure everyone's freaking coughing. Sorry, I can't stand when people smoke. I can't stand it. Especially constantly. How many smokes has she made? 500? She should be dead of, like, I don't know, lung cancer 100 times over. Like, by how many times she smoked? Like, every, what, 3 seconds? 5 seconds or so. I counted. Subscription notes. Let's take a shot in the dark. Edward's just like, come on, Wright. I'm helping you for once. I feel like that's suspicious somehow. Or maybe not. Yeah, Edward already pointed out the suspicion in the last scene. The last one. Wait, did she get rid of that this time? I really don't know what to do. I'm stuck again. Dang it. Let's rule out. It's process of elimination time. What has nothing to do with this? This and this, right? Okay, maybe this, but not not this. This doesn't have anything to do with this. I mean, of course. We have something wrong with the map. It can be any of these, it seems like, because we pretty much used them all already. So that logic is out the window. Except the camera. I don't see how the camera has to do anything with this. I'm sorry, my I accidentally hit that again. It's not that. I just already pressed her on everything. I really don't see any flaws with her argument. And the game's not giving me any hints. Maybe they are, and I'm just not noticing. This line's fishy, so is... No, this line's fishy. This supports her. I have a feeling this is going to prove something. I don't know what. I really don't know what to do. Is that her? I guess it is. She looks a lot different. Who even took that picture and why? I didn't mean to do that. I missed the crest. You drink some water. You need to drink water. I can still see the smoke right here. It's like one final push. I don't know what to do though. Start from the beginning. We have time. I was just thinking, what if I asked Watercup and Flashback for help, but I'm like, they barely know anything about the game. Just gonna explain the entire case to them and ask them on the spot. I need to focus. I know this music is meant to be like, you're getting there, you're so close, but it's... I need more time to think, so it's hard for me to think. Like, it's too intense for me to think so hard about it. Like, normally, this is when you're meant to know one thing after the other, but I don't know, so I gotta think. But I love this song, really, I do. I wish this song had more, I wish this song had more games. I wish this game had more songs, though. Wait, Sal? Wait, yeah, Old Bag? Wasn't she still at the... She was still at the security station, wasn't she? There's something wrong with this. But there's nothing that says she was at the security station. Maybe this? find every piece of evidence and everything she says may take forever, but I get lucky. Wish I could make this a little faster. I really don't know. I need to go to the bathroom, and I think I should take a break from the game anyway. This title is the title of the stream is Let's Finish Turnabout Samurai. What? Sega Genesis updated. Sorry, I really didn't want you to have to look at that smoking lady while I'm out. Probably smoking thousands of joints at this point. Or whatever she's smoking. Jesse? I'm stuck on the game. Can you help me? What? I'll sign it up. I don't know. I'm really grasping at straws. I don't know what to do. No, I just don't know what evidence is supposed to use. It's the same one as before, but there's more things have been revealed. I'll explain it to you. Alright, let me get rid of my last save. Alright, so I can't pause it, but no one's watching right now. Anyway,
I'm still gonna post it.
yeah, but I need help.
Alright, what do you
can't
need?
pause a live stream. At least I can't. I don't have the tools
So,
necessary.
what are you doing?
Listen, this is the Steel Samurai case. Okay, so basically, alright, can you just listen to me?
Listening,
Okay,
waiting for you.
okay, why do you, so, so like, just give me a sec to gather myself. I'm just start. Okay, so in the morning, they were performing a scene for the show, but the Steel Samurai's spear broke. And basically, later that day, okay, so the actor that plays Steel Samurai is the defendant, Will Powers. After his spear breaks, fighting, the victim of this case, Hammer, and who plays the villain, he, was drugged by the victim, with a sleeping pill bottle. And the victim, for some reason, put on the Steel Samurai costume. And he was seen by the security guard walking towards, walking by. He went to around this trailer area, like a building trailer, where this woman threw him off the staircase onto on the spiked fence, killing him.
Okay.
Then she got in a van with her accomplice, the director Salmonella, and drove I guess she waited for the monkey's head had blocked the path at that point, so I guess she waited for that to pass. Then she brought the body to Studio One, where it was found. However, this is what she says happened, because obviously she's not going to tell the truth, so I have to find something wrong with her evidence. I almost forgot to mention, the only one who witnessed the murder, besides her, was a little kid with a camera. I was with Sal, and Sal's the director, Oldbag is a security guard.
Where were they?
They found the body in filming location A, or whatever it's called. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, plenty of Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. I knew that Hammer, the victim, was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Wait, what? What do you mean he was injured? As in dead?
Hammer was the
Victim.
victim?
Let me check. Isn't there... Wait, I can't check the characters in this case right now? That's dumb. Anyway, here's the evidence I can use. Autopsy report. Pierced by the fist with a spear, although it was not the samurai spear. It was 2:30 when she was on break, and she supposedly ate a steak, but she never actually had time. She wouldn't have had time to eat it, so we know that's not true. So he was skewered, basically.
I could put this now. It's too much to do it. I mean,
Here's the photo of him walking by. I accidentally submitted the evidence. Here's the map of the place. The weapon. The head that was blocking the path from 2:15 p.m. to 4 p.m. So she couldn't have walked to Studio A. 2:30 was the murder. So this was blocking the path. So did the van break through it?
You can't walk
No,
by
that's-
it or over it, anything.
That's how she couldn't get to Studio A. So she must have moved the body after the crane moved it. So the body was sitting. So they hid the body and then probably let it sit for a good few hours. Or they freaking went through the head, which there's no way they did that. The notebook that the kid made of all the samurai's victories. The camera of the kid. The 5-year-old photo that's exactly like the murder that just happened. Sleeping pills, steak plate, in the van. That's it. So most evidence we've ever had on a case.
Okay. So you have been going through it. So what sticks out?
Well, I know it couldn't be the camera because it doesn't have anything to do with this. I find it strange that they had to have probably let the body sit there for a few hours after it died.
What's a freaking head blocking the way? You just step over it or just go through it.
They could have stepped around it, but they didn't because the only way they could have gotten around it is like go into the bushes.
So,
She would have had to move the body to the bushes, I guess, or something. I don't know. She just didn't. Nobody did, apparently. Wait, then Powers showed up. Dang it. I think I had something there. p.m.,
Mhm.
a few hours after the murder. 2.5 hours.
Mm. Oh,
She's
well,
lying.
back to what you're saying now. There you go.
I already did this though.
Oh.
Should I just give up and look it up?
Look, I don't.
Should I just give up and look it up? I'm asking.
Whatever you think is better, just look bad.
Good night. I legit have no idea. I'm completely blanking.
I'm too tired for this.
Probably just broke her brain with all that info. Yeah, I know it's disappointing. Unless you want to see me flounder more and waste more time. Or just guess every piece of evidence. I legit... The only thing I find strange is that she says Old Bag was there, and that they waited for the pet to be moved, but I don't think she said anything about that. Did she? Or and there's no evidence relating to Old Bag being at the security guard office in this list. At the time when D. Vasquez said she was there. Wait. I'm not sure I followed. Oh. Well, I tried. I'm sorry, Maya. I have no freaking clue. I feel like Sal is the key. Oh. Okay, so apparently it was the limping photo? no idea how this is... You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. Oh, she just admitted that Hammer's was the... I found that weird, but at this point my brain is rotted so much that I couldn't tell the difference between Powers and Hammers. Hammer... Well, I did notice, but I was like, I honestly, I have no idea. It was Will Powers. I thought it was established, but I guess she never said it was.
What?
Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in the photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in that run-through that morning. I'm so glad that's over. Listen, I don't care I looked it up. I just want to move on with my freaking life and move on with the game. It's a fun game, but I have no idea what to do there. I don't see how I would have figured that out. My brain was just too fried. The person that was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I'm not gonna lie, I got Hammer and Powers mixed up. Oh, I already said it was Saul who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Got them mixed up like I did. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. I just said that, Your Honor, Judge. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! I think we're all going stupid. And besides like Edgeworth. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. We're just buddies now. This is the best. Edgeworth, my best pal. You met him, didn't you? D. Vasquez! You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. And that's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Oh. Order, order, I will have order. Witness. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Ugh. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? I was thinking about this earlier, but thinking about that last part completely fried my brain. So, as I said, the decline of the company. Well, first of all, you might have wanted revenge for what Mr. Hammers did that one time. Also, maybe you wanted to get rid of them all along. You said you were tired of certain Steel Samurai. Maybe you just wanted a cast change. I don't know. Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Actually, you do. You said you wanted to change and stuff. Yes, who would need a motive?
Why would you have killed the victim? Why would you have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Even with Edgeworth throwing, I'm still struggling. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I'll present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Okay. Ethics is like logistics is something I'm worse at, but ethics is something I'm more good at. Easy! Retribution for the murder! This is my proof. This is the photo from before. What? This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder! I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. Yeah, his fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down. No doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Thanks, Edgeworth. Wow. So, what I don't get is why you didn't help me in the last trial. I mean, we're childhood friends, and you wouldn't help the trial to defend. Was it because Mr. White was also lining your pockets, Edgeworth? What's the deal? Is it because you have, is it because you want Steel Samurai to go on because you feel bad for the kids? I don't get it. Whatever, thanks, Edgeworth. Yes, undoubtedly. Now it's like 2 attorneys ganging up on her. Yes, it was like Edgeworth was always meant to be. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the X. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the X-Star. Wait, maybe he tried to murder her, and she acted in self-defense? We all talk about motives here, yet you only have talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. I just thought that! What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Miss Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. He wanted revenge. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. You had to, or else he would have killed you. I mean, none of this is really evidence for our motive. Oh my gosh, poor Mr. Monkey! It must be his fault. It was her. She made the scrap. No. This is my proof! And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer? I'd say all it proves is the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately. Okay, getting it wrong was worth it for that. And I'm afraid I have to penalize you for wasting this court's time. Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please. Ask you again. She had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. It was Mr. Hammer.
I said that! I said that! I mean, I guess self-defense isn't a motive. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. Then she go for the self-defense charge. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, they're playing the music again. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers, who was... Another comparison to Danganronpa, how the victim was also kind of a... Spoiler warning, sorry. But I've already said a lot about Danganronpa anyway. But spoiler warning, skip 10 seconds. The victim, the pro fan fiction writer or whatever, was also trying to murder people. It was murder. But he was also killed. Sorry, I guess 20 seconds. I'm sorry. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Wait, what is this? Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah! Miss Vasquez! What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. Oh, Manuel! No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please don't die. Please. She looks relieved. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. I mean, it was self-defense, so I can get why she's rather chill about it. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez? In the waiting room, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. So he just threw this freaking case. For me, why? I'm probably gonna explain. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. It was all thanks to the power of the internet. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers is innocent. That he should be found so is only not a miracle. Sounds like you should be the attorney here, Edgeworth. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty! I did it, Mama! Yeah.
What was it?
I got the names mixed up. She said the victim was limping when the defendant was limping.
Oh, okay.
The victim was only pretending to limp, and she killed him in self-defense.
Oh.
He was trying to kill her. So yeah, it was self-defense, although she had been using him for years. 5 years. I don't know what to say. That's my defendant. not my pendant.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Tell me! Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Show evidence. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... I mean... I don't know, this?
Sorry, what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean, Maya? Yeah, what does that mean, Maya? Nick, you know that problem of yours? That problem where you present evidence that makes no sense? You're doing it again. Oh. I don't know, I thought I had something. Congratulations, WP! I have an explanation, it's just not evidence, it's speculation. I think you might have been jealous that you... I've been jealous of you. That's what I was thinking this whole time. Ever since it was found out that he stole his costume.
Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back in that sweaty costume and... Huh? Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah! Nick Edgeworth!
Edgeworth locked in. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar?
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Yahweh!
Unnecessary feelings?
Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. I love you, I hate you. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals, right, Nick?
Lovers? Rivals to lovers? For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
I really need to get my Maya voice back.
And so the curtain come on. So the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh my gosh. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay?
We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP is to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
Okay, so I guess the director got away scot-free because this was his idea. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real powers. But didn't they see him? Finally, the parrot! The parrot! It was unnecessary feelings and trauma. A brand new episode has been added. Von Karma. I can't believe Von Karma was only. I almost just spoiled something. I know quite a bit about Turnabout Goodbyes. In fact, it's the entire reason I wanted to play this game. I mean, it's not the entire reason I wanted to get it anyway, but this is what really got me back into the series. I was watching this just as I got this game when I found it was on sale. I was watching someone stream this when someone said it was $10. Now, skip 30 seconds if you don't hear what happens, but why is Manfred von Karma only for one trial ever? Isn't that a bit weird? I'm all for Edgeworth X Phoenix. It's been what? 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge! What? Merry Christmas. What? How did I get here? Now, I only saw that in like the last 30 minutes of the trial. So, I don't know what's in between. Oh, I can't wait to voice train this line. We're here, Turnabout Goodbyes. What I've been waiting for this whole time. It was clever that it was self-defense last time. Also, nice that she quit smoking. She literally broke her pipe. D. Vasquez. I have to recharge my voice.
Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare I ask why?
Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one.
Oh, is that part of your spear medium training?
Of course. Except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements before to do under the rush of spring waters.
Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
Oh, darn.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. Can you just take a cold shower or something?
Good idea!
Adorable. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news. A large, unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. Yeah, I thought Gourd Lake would be important. I thought them going to get her washed would be a good excuse to go there. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy and a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident that Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? I don't think you want that, Phoenix.
Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower.
You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose?
Good idea, Nick!
Apparently... Apparently, fake blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. This news does not fit this report. A suspect was apprehended, sources inside the police department revealed. The suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long, rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Huh? Edgeworth? Skip 30 seconds if you don't want spoilers. Now, how could it have been that was Edgeworth's face? I know that Yanni Yogi murdered Robert Hammond, not him, and he didn't murder his father, it was Von Karma. Again, I know like the last 30 minutes of the trial, and the scenes with the parrot. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like...
Nick?
Yikes, Maya.
The fireman yelled at me when I called him.
We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. My lover.
What? You mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a suspect. Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder.
What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How?
I don't know.
Let's go find out, Nick.
Well, what should we do?
What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene.
You're right, we need some more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. I can't wait to voice Edgeworth. Well, got any good ideas?
Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. This is where it happened?
Yeah, Gourd Lake's in the middle of this park.
I can see some police walking around in here.
Questioning people, probably.
Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Well, pal? That's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up. Just you trying to say that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get on my face, pal. Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today.
Recruits. Ah.
Eek!
Hey, you're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts. Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it.
He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say. Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. This song is good. There's a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. It makes me think of like Detective Noir style. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol.
And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
He looks surprised. He's like, am I really in this? Am I really in this scene? A cop arrived on the scene, arrested. Arrested.
How did they get here so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced the lake. A witness? I'm trying different stuff with him until I get it right with Gumshoe.
You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not! Impossible! Impossible! I don't care if it was a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right. Who cares what the witness says?
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's a killer. He's a dead killer. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Nobody's really even talking. Nobody's really even taking this investigation that seriously.
Oh no.
After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us. Hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are.
I was planning on doing the voice training thing next anyway.
Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney at tomorrow's trial?
He hasn't got one yet.
What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it?
Well, I don't know the whole story. Apparently no one he's been talking to will take the case.
Why not?
Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask him to defend him.
Unfortunately not.
Well, pal, then you've got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just a fancy past piece of metal.
Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney.
Okay, I will. I will.
That badge! You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. You gotta show that to someone who needs it.
He just told me to prove. I know what he meant. I'm just being silly. Who is this witness?
Sorry, pal. That's confidential.
Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. Sure, they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness?
Yep. It was pretty cold out on that lake last night.
And it was Christmas Eve after all.
Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
I thought she was Mia for a second.
Oh, it's Christmas Day. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa. I want an innocent Edgeworth for Christmas. And this is actually, I actually wanted this game for Christmas, so how fitting. But it was $10 for sale, so I'm like, I gotta get this now. Oh, my head just comprehended me taking a break after like 10 minutes of talking straight. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. It's not a pilgrimage site. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? But because they have to stay inside. I don't know. My toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Ah, Phoenix, I love you. Wait, we could have gone here first.
You know, Nick, we've all been here one time or another, haven't we?
I guess it comes with the territory.
Whisper. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people.
I've come to talk about my unnecessary feelings.
Ah!
Hey, Edgeworth, come back! He just fades back into existence.
What are you doing here?
Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
Why is she smiling? Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here?
So you've come to laugh the fallen attorney.
Then laugh. Laugh!
Well, why aren't you laughing?
Nick, should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laughing you'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we could be spending it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right.
I hoped you would come.
I didn't want you to see me.
Not like this.
I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. The romance arc ends. Edgeworth, tell me what happened.
Why should I? What are you going to do about it?
Duh! We're going to help you, that's what.
Help
you're a novice.
You've only been to 3 trials.
Hey! Sure, you got lucky in one all 3. And I helped you in the last one. But your looks bound. He's starting to sound Irish. Objection, Your Honor. But your looks bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one to get angry? To get angry. The murder took place at Court Lake, correct? Yes. Late last night. I'm just doing such a good British accent. I don't know why it comes naturally to me for Edgeworth. I just imagine him with a British accent. Probably because I saw someone voice acting with a British accent. And just because he seems like posh. The lake is a long way away. Not that I'm not trying to enforce stereotypes or anything. The lake is a long way away from your offices in the courthouse. Why are you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. I let Edgeworth talk to us. That's adorable he went to see Gordy, but I'm sure he means something more by that. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that caught up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lacked confidence. After all, I dictated every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. Aw, thinking about me, I think. Thinking about Phoenix. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. So that actually did have some meaningful dialogue for once, instead of just a joke. The attorney's badge. Scar admires the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in, a real pro. Or maybe he's just nervous with Edgeworth in the room. Or maybe he's just still PNG. Right over the camera. Edgeworth. This is really hard for me to ask. But you didn't do it right. Right? Think what you will. I only have one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick. Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate somewhere. But Nick... I mean, I can see why she thinks he did it. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah. You're a bit of a celebrity. If you defend him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. Solid as snake. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal. Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Romance arc. Yes. Next stream, I'm probably gonna title like Edgeworth is husband material. I mean, sure, I'm underage, but like, it's a joke. But I do find him attractive. I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. I'll just put something like CEO of Yowie. Defending Mr. Edgeworth, the CEO of Yowie. Why wouldn't you want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Found something? No, sir, not yet. Only this parrot. He's really cute. But there was a call from the precinct. They want you to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? A briefing, Shay? Right, I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? You're not coming back, Detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Alright. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. He turns out to be a pretty decent guy, even though he accused Maya upon seeing her. But I mean, most people would think it's her upon seeing her. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now, let's get moving. Ooh, you got two different ones. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its tail. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This is a weird thing. Obviously, I'm gonna go to the beach first. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake. Yup. Not sure if we're in some wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand! Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please! I bet they're great! The name like samurai dog, how could they not be? They're a little... Why can't you just get it yourself, Maya? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know. Nope. Doesn't Maya know that it's inspired by... The director guy got the idea after seeing her. Also, he was an accomplice to hide the body. That's a crime. Also, she could have just claimed self-defense and not had to go through all the trouble of hiding the body. There still probably would have been trial, though. Huh? Someone left some poppers here, you know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. That was awful. Come on, admit it. Go come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right?
Isn't that obvious?
Poppers, Take them. Suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go?
Into my pocket. Into my pocket.
They're, apparently important enough to get this. Classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang. Not very cool, really. Or maybe it's just for fun. By a dog eating? Okay, they meant hot dog. Or, sorry, samurai dog. Samurai dog? Oh, there's my blowhigh. Oh, I just saw my blowhigh staring at me.
I really should have prepared this voice for when I had a Maya line. Maya, please say something so I can use this voice. I think it's really nice. Come on, Maya. Maya. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big.
Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake?
Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here.
Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd from... I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd from when viewed from above. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd from viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. You know, like an hourglass shape?
Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually. But that's just a coincidence.
Oh, okay.
So much to look at. You know exactly where we're going. The Gourd Lake Woods. Oh, wait. I really shouldn't have gone here first.
I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping.
You got guts camping at a scene of a murder.
Hey, Nick. Kazuma. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Maybe we could testify as witnesses. If Wolf will be pissed, so we might help him. Oh wait, we're supposed to examine.
Wow, cool. Try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Huh? Nick!
Will you stop that?
Maybe it's broken.
Don't kick it! Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices.
Well, what then? These things?
The party poppers. Probably just took like 40 pictures of her.
Well, it responded.
Yeah! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! Eek! Where'd the Sam Hill? Look what you done now!
There goes a whole roll of film! I knew that would summon her.
Oh, what?
Sorry, he's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of film that costs?
I'll pay you back.
Or y'all thinking shit I'll probably pop in a place like this?
Well...
What? shooting me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin? Boy, well, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why must they be dumb?
The term Yanks is a bit weird in that context, not gonna lie.
Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean me all.
Nick, help!
Who are you now? Hey, Chaperone? Who are you now, Chaperone?
That was like, what, 20 voice cracks in a single sentence?
Or Chaperone? And who are you now? Who, Chaperone?
Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends.
Just figure what y'all gonna say and say it for reason's sake. Just figure out what y'all gonna say and say it for reason's sake.
For Jesus' sake.
For reason's sake. God. I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day.
There goes the battery. Again. Okay, it was right there.
You stutter all day.
Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film.
Watch it.
Yes, ma'am. I know about her because of, spoiler warning, skip 10 seconds, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, Case 2. She's in that. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. What? Can't y'all say I'm changing the film on camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used a whole roll. I'm sorry.
That didn't work. Maya reminds me of many people I know in real life. It's just very kind, but they apologize a lot. Me. I wonder if I didn't mean to make it sound like I didn't. My point was I also apologize a lot. I wasn't trying to. I mean, I do love myself after so long of hating myself, but like, I wasn't trying to boast or anything. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention.
What? Can't you see I'm changing my film my camera here? Someone, I'm not, yeah.
She won't say anything. This is my badge.
Huh? Our badge is supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something?
I'm a lawyer.
Well, what? Y'all ain't gonna try to pull one of them lawsuits on me with that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter, and I wrestle mean a lot of things than you.
No, that's not it at all. Finally, the badge is useful. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake.
A murder? A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask anything like.
Finally, some cooperation.
You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite it hard.
Come to think of it, where did Maya get to?
Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. I don't mind you, honey. I can, y'all. I can talk, yank for you. If it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hawk. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here for photographing media and showers for a research project. My pleasure to meet you. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here thing for about 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember what I've seen then. So what is it you do, Lana? Not me? Y'all don't really want to know, dude. Y'all don't really want to know that, don't you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U. Right in the heart of Heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U.
Sounds like Wii U. I'm sorry, I don't like some Wii U, Country U. Why is that so funny? So I hear.
So, when did you come up here? Let me guess. I guess it was about 3 days ago.
What are you photographing?
Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors! It meteor shower.
Falling stars? You mean shooting stars?
That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen.
Isn't that where they make knives?
So what's that device you have stuck to the camera?
He looks really happy.
Oh, device? The camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, man, that might turn into shutter whenever it takes certain sounds. Program to pick up that noise right away. A programmable camera? Neat.
Yeah, that could be useful in the case. I'm surprised we're getting evidence so early. Last time it took us forever to get this much evidence. Even if it's only 2. Like a lot of noise and like a party pop. It's not cute when she kind of spreads her hair like that, but I don't know. She's a bit sus. Sorry, I'm sorry. Mainly because never. Okay, skip 10 seconds again if you don't want to hear it. But in the second game, all she cares about is what's going to be on the newspapers. Maya was involved in that murder. Skip another 10 seconds if you want. The case 2 of Ace Attorney 2. Maya was involved in that murder, and Lada just wanted all the case stuff. Like, she didn't care. She doesn't care. She seems nice. Right now, at least. Oh, yes. I better prepare my voice. This is the part we've all been waiting for. The part we've been waiting the whole game for.
Nick, what is this place?
A boat rental shop? Closed for Christmas, it seems. Guess a murder taking place on one of the boats wouldn't be good for business either.
Boats? I've never ridden on a boat.
Really? How about we go out on one when the trial's finished?
Hey, good idea. You bet.
Sorry that sounded weird, it just came out really high pitched, but I am trying to have it high pitched. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder?
Nick?
Huh?
I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride.
Fair enough. Not everyone likes boats, and I get it. I mean, being on boats. I'm also kind of a nerd for boats, like how they operate. No, not how they operate necessarily, just how they look. a small boat rental shop, and I like water a lot. And again, I can get why certain people don't like water. A lot of it can be trauma related. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. No! I wanted to see the parrot! We'll forest off that way. I doubt I find any helpful clues there. Who knows? Maybe you can find like freaking Blair Witch Project in there. Whoa.
Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Something wrong? Something wrong, miss? Turn yourself in. Okay, what do? Shoplifting, larceny, public indecency?
No! None of those things! We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around?
Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in the reading room right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon.
Okay, we'll come back.
You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that?
Do I look like a criminal or something?
Considering how many times she's been accused of stuff, maybe. I mean, she does look odd, but I mean, she looks cute. Weird, cute. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of creepy that she can channel the spirits of the dead. I would hate a desk job. I mean, well, like, I would hate an office job. I mean, like, maybe if I was doing something creative, it wouldn't be so bad. But, like, whenever I see corporate offices, I want to cringe. This one's fine looking, but, like, I'm talking high-rise ones. They're all corporate and soulless. And, it's just how I feel about that. Oh, that's the chief. Wow, Gord Lake. Already decided? I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? I must be one of the detectives. She's not listening to you. Your mama could see you. Your mama could see you, you know. She'd be crying. A break and spit it out. A break and spit it out, you little like scumbag. You must be doing image training for interrogation. Oh. The plushie! Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the blue badger. Where have I heard that before? It was my idea! I made it! It's my mascot! I see. How nice. I'll get him a side mascot of the criminal affairs department. It's the last thing I do. Good luck. Maybe it's just a poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Of course. Come on, can't we get an actual female police officer? Silent Hill had it 2 years. No, what? I think. When did that come out? I think 3 years before this game, or was it 2 years? But I get that it's kind of a joke that they're like, oh man, female police officer, oh. Oh my. I was. Oh my gosh. Look, her face is so derpy, I'm sorry. It's not a racist thing. She's just derpy. Just her. Why are her eyes so far apart? I mean, the other people's eyes are far apart, but hers just feel especially far. But maybe it's her nose. I don't know why. It just feels awkward to me. Oh, I feel lightheaded. Even though I've been drinking lots of water, I need to blow my nose. Nothing really to do here.
Who's that with the camera? Lotta something?
A lot of heart.
Let's go talk to her about that photograph.
Wow, you actually told me what to do for once. Thanks a lot, Maya. Normally, I just have to wander around until someone talks to me. Wait, about what photo? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises.
Hey, yep.
Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol.
A crystal.
Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to a party popper? To our party popper?
I guess it would.
Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it?
Hey, y'all look pretty bright.
Huh?
I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have you. Tell you what, I'll have a look see at my film.
It would have been a photo taken late. Last night.
I checked him once. Don't remember if there was anything on him though. What if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her.
So fucked. I don't know why I read it like that in my head.
She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Later.
I said that weirdly, but I like how I said it.
It fits me.
Maya. I don't know why I could say anything.
Hey, Nick. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum?
They didn't talk about that in any of those law books? They didn't talk about that in any of those law books.
So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then?
I'm not having this conversation. I was about to say, not everything has to be law to be something.
Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire?
I don't think they have signs like that.
Oh,
That was really good. I wish I could do that more often. There was food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Ow, like that was such a perfect voice for her. Sometimes I can do it for a while, but I don't know. Sometimes I can't. I mean, when I was running out of that trial, it was hard to do. Trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade. The shadow or the sunlight here. of my lot of voice lines are just voice cracks. That's like part of the voice. I don't know why. This is. Oh, Mooney's playing Minecraft. It's late for him, but it's Thanksgiving break. Makes sense. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm starting to get really, really tired. I don't want to go to bed. I think I need to take a break from this game. It's been a long time. We've far past finished the Turnabout Samurai case. So what do you say we end the stream right back where we always do? Well then, I think that'll do it. Thanks for watching. I guess we gender envy. A lot of gender envy. Alright. Stay tuned, I'll definitely be streaming this game more. Bye! But hold on. I should think of a custom outro. There's we got the hello laddies, lasses, and beans. We could just say goodbye, beans. Bye, 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 beans.